And welcome into the St. E Center for our final girls championship game of the afternoon/evening in the Viking Invitational. I'm Glenn Frazier alongside Pat Garriantes, and we'll bring in John Gretchen on the tournament committee. And John, I'll make one prediction. The Vikings will win this game.
I think you're right.
We have the St. Elizabeth Vikings against the Westchester East Vikings. And, John, what can you tell us about Westchester East?
They're a young team. Not a lot of height, but they do work well on the boards. And St. Elizabeth's ranked 4th in the state. They're pretty powerful, and they got their coach back tonight. He wasn't here last night,
right,
but he's here and ready to go. So I think this is going to be a quality game.
Okay, so you think Westchester East will be a good matchup for St. East?
I think so.
Well, we will find out, sir. So Ty Taylor is back on the sidelines for the Lady Vikings of St. Elizabeth, and they come in with a .500 record of 3-3. I think they like 1-1, lost 1, 1-1, lost 1. They're alternating.
Right. Yeah.
But they won yesterday to get here to the championship game, and so did Westchester East under Aaron Listrani. So who should we look for as the player to watch for Westchester East, John?
Well, I can't see their numbers, but hold on. Kayla Cochran's pretty good.
Okay.
She's pretty good. You're not going to see the quality in this game that you saw in the last game.
Right.
You know, but they're going to be very good players on both ends of the court.
The only thing we would like to have is a close competitive game.
That's it.
That's what we want.
Right?
If Cliff doesn't, or if Gil doesn't screw it up.
That's great.
Oh, my goodness sakes.
That's great.
Well, we're going to keep a sharp eye on him. That's
Absolutely.
for sure.
Yeah.
And speaking of the officials, not only do we have Gilbert Goldsboro, we also have Laz Berry and Anthony Horton as our officiating crew for this game. And once again, all the games here in the tournament benefit the Leukemia Foundation of Delaware. And we thank the officials for coming out and doing these games. And, John, we thank you for putting on this tournament. It has to be a lot of work, buddy.
Well, it is. It is, but I've been doing it for 35 years, so I kind of know how to do it now.
Okay.
You know?
John, talk a little bit. Obviously, this is going to round out the championships here on the girls' side, but there's a whole nother side of this thing tomorrow with kicking off with the boys. What do we got to look forward to tomorrow with the boys' matchups?
Well, we have some good matchups. Again, we have the hope, power, and resilience.
Right.
And I think you're going to see a lot of teams. We got 3 teams out of New York City.
Yeah.
And they can ball. So
Absolutely.
I think you'll see them. We got a couple from Philly. West Philly's coming.
That's awesome.
You know. And then we got Tower Hill and St. Elizabeth's MOT Charter, which is a surprise.
Yeah.
They're really playing well this year.
Oh, yeah.
They are, yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's a lot of them charter schools are really starting to pop up around the state. You're starting to see them develop. That's it'll be exciting to see them tomorrow, for sure.
Yeah, Eric Epstein does a great job.
He does. He does. And he was over at Goldie for a while.
Yeah.
And he's done a good job with them.
He has. So I think starting at 10 o'clock tomorrow up to 7 o'clock tomorrow night, the 7 o'clock game will be St. Elizabeth's.
Yep.
Right.
Bishop
So-
Laughlin, correct?
Yes.
That'll be good.
Yes. So it's going to be a quality boys tournament, too.
And, of course, the boys' tournament will culminate with the championship and consolation games on Monday.
That's right.
And then we have New Year's Eve right after that.
I'll be asleep for that.
Okay. I might be there myself.
The days of watching the ball drop are gone, John? You're not staying up for it?
No, after doing this,
You're exhausted.
for so many years, my kids used to say, "Oh, it's the day after Christmas. We'll see Dad next year." So.
It's a wonderful thing, man. You guys do a tremendous job with these tournaments.
And I'm excited we can help the Leukemia Research Foundation, you know?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
And to get players in here, we had loads of coaches yesterday here. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And they're getting to see them, and
That's great.
you know. So I think that's great that we can do that.
For sure.
Westchester East, I was told by their coach, the roster is only 10 players today. They have 4 missing for various reasons. It looks like everybody from St. E is here, so they have their full roster, and we're just about ready to get this one underway.
All right, let's see what we got here, Glenn.
It's like Sophia Keith jumping up. Quickly shot up off the front of the rim, no good. And retaining possession is Westchester East in the dark unis. St. E's in the home whites. They both say Vikings, so don't be confused, folks. St. Elizabeth's in a great defense by St. Elizabeth and a takeaway. Up with the left hand and it's been good. That's Zamaya Zeta Owen. She was the player of the game yesterday.
Yeah, you know, St. E's, they did that's rule number 1. This is why you don't take the ball out of bounds behind the basket. You just saw what happens with that. Ball goes out of bounds and now flips it over to St. E's.
They already scored. They're trying to defend their title. They won last year in this division. Pass underneath. Unselfish play, another pass, but the recipient was not quite ready.
So St. E's yesterday got a nice 11-point victory, if I remember correctly.
They did, 55-44, yep.
55-44 against...
that was Our Lady, let's see, let me get that up here, Our Lady of Mercy Academy from New Jersey.
Who turned around and got a victory earlier today against Archmere before we started our streams.
That's right. And then, of course, Westchester East, who will now be going to the line, they got their win over Archmere to get to the title game. And Archmere head coach, good friend, Dan Pisani, also the softball coach. He coached my granddaughter before she graduated, went to South Carolina. First free throw up and good by Keith.
Oh, South Carolina. There's a legitimate pipeline, I feel like, from Delaware to South Carolina.
Debo Williams just finished up there. I believe he's a senior on the football team. Well,
My,
not finished up. They have a bowl game left, don't they?
I believe so. My boss, his 3 sons have gone there.
There you go.
From Salesianum.
Sophia Keith swished both free throws. Good form, and we're tied at 2. Opening minute of the first quarter of the Resilience Division Championship game, and there's good hands defensively and a takeaway by Westchester East.
Yeah, they're quick. And
Trying to split 2 defenders, puts up a rainmaker, and no good.
Yeah, they're pushing it in transition too, Glenn. They're doing pretty well to start this off.
Now we got to be careful with this one. We can't say the Vikings did this and the Vikings did that, because they're both the Vikings, so we have to go with St. E's and East or Westchester.
Dub C East? I don't know, man.
And there's an errant pass out of bounds by St. Elizabeth. So go ahead,
Go
Pat.
ahead. No, go ahead. Trust me, you're gonna complete your thought there.
Westchester East will inbounce under their own basket all the way down the other end of the floor.
But Westchester East, it begs the question: is there a Westchester West?
There you go.
Right.
Or is that redundant? Westchester West.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is it Westchester?
Yeah.
I'm
A
not
little
sure.
play on words. Vital Flowers into Keith. Keith trying to break down her defender. She kicks it back out. Good defense right now. Looks like man defense by St. Elizabeth.
Yeah, they're looking to smother ball handlers right now.
Doing a good job. They got to poke away there, but retaining possession, Westchester East. And we got a reach-in foul.
It's a hustle foul, though. I like it, right? I mean, that's just good effort being shown there by Tanaya Reese.
First foul called in the ball game. Oh, I guess not. It's 2 team fouls. Reese picks up her first. I guess I missed the earlier one. Inbounds pass. And a 3-point shot from the right wing. Hits the back of the rim. Loose ball. Controlled by St. Elizabeth. And they pass it down in the left corner, and that Well, I don't know what the official's saying here.
I think
he's saying his bad or something.
He's saying that he tripped her. I think.
Oh.
I think.
So he's going to go to possession. So it'll stay with St. Elizabeth's. How about that?
Yeah, that was one of those where, you know what, though? Whenever you can admit fault, I give you credit, right?
Yeah, we'll give him his props.
I'll give him his props.
That's a new call for me. It's like both hands, fingers curled in on the chest. That's my bad.
That's my bad.
Tripping on me. And now the officials get together. St. Elizabeth controls the possession. Ooh. There's almost a carry. Right wing three-point shot is short. And Westchester East runs down the loose ball.
There's Sullivan, nice catch and shoot, just a little bit short on it.
Kick out, right corner. Three-point shot is money. Number 1, Kubasco.
That's a good look there for Kubasco. She was lined up, ready to go on that one, knocked it in.
To the other end, good job defensively, backing out and blocking out for the rebound, but then a bad pass coming down the floor. And a couple of turnovers here, a little bit of sloppy play early on. I would say right now that Keith, number 14 from Westchester East, appears to be the tallest player on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Good height out of St. E's number 20, though, Skylar Bolden. We got a reach-in foul on the floor, and Kubasco can't believe it. She's being charged with the foul. Her first, team's first, and she's trying to ask the official for an explanation on that one.
I mean, she's locked in, Glenn. She's locked in for this one.
Seda Owens with the pill.
Nice.
Good bounce pass underneath. And there's a whistle and a foul. That'll be 2 shots coming up for Skylar Bolden.
Yeah, that was just really good pick and roll basketball. Good roll. Way to use your body there by Bolden. And now she gets herself to the free throw line.
Foul committed by number 11, Lindsey Helms. First free throw by Bolden's up and good. Makes it a 5-3 ball game. 4:24 to go in this opening quarter. Mike Lang on camera, Jason Winchell producing. Pat Carriantes play color. And yours truly, Glenn Frazier, on the call. Both free throws were good by Bolden. Good defense, but Westchester East controls it. And then steal almost from behind, and good job and hustle defensively.
That's Reese. Really good effort there by Reese. Getting her hand on the ball, then getting on the floor.
I think that's going to be another foul on Kubasco. And that'll be her second.
Oh, wow.
And she's pretty much runs the point for this team. Team's third.
Yeah, and look at Reese. Go right at her. It's smart.
Yeah. Got a screen.
Now they're in, it looks like maybe a little bit of a zone.
Yeah. Bolden with a step-back jump shot just inside the free throw line. Skying for the rebound. They get the second chance opportunity. Step-back jumper. That missed everything. But another opportunity for St. Elizabeth.
They're hustling. And St. E's, that's something that stood out yesterday with them, watching them. They are a scrappy group.
Reese goes all the way in, has the ball stolen. And now I think we're going to have a foul on Reese.
Yeah, it looks like Reese jumping in there. They're going to get her on that. A little too aggressive.
And quickly Ty Taylor gets up a sub. That's the second foul on Reese. So he's going to give her a seat. No, it looks like Tori Richardson came out. Reese did not. She's still out there. 3 team fouls committed by both teams with 3:27 to go in the quarter. Pass ahead, nice. Layup, no good. Defended well by St. E's. Get it over on the left wing to Seda Owens. Cross-court pass. Right back, top of the circle. That's Reese with the ball. She has 2 personal fouls. I thought she was subbed out for it, but she was not.
Hey, trust. 3-2 zone.
Good pass from Sato. It's down underneath the Bolden, and her floater goes up and in.
Really good touch there by Bolden. That's not an easy shot right there, that little floater. And she was able to put that up and in.
That gives St. E's the lead back at 6-5. Pass out left. 3-point shot up by Westchester East, and that's good by number 30, Abby Drukas.
Nice shot by Drukas. She shot that with confidence, caught the ball, and put that thing right up. No questions asked.
Westchester East has 2 made long-range shots, one by Drukas there and by Kabasco earlier. And Westchester East now with the lead at 8-6. 2:15 to go in the quarter. Right wing 3 ball. That missed everything. Rebound to Helms. And now Flowers brings it across midcourt. She's being hounded defensively by Dorsey. The 3-point shot up. And St. E just out hustling right now for those 50-50 balls.
Dorsey, I'm pretty sure, is only a freshman. I mean, she's just, Mike Lang speaks highly of her. I mean, she's just all energy.
There's a 3-point from down in the right corner by the aforementioned
Nice
Dorsey.
shot.
First 3-pointer made by St. Elizabeth with 1.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. They lead by a point, 9-8. Getting loud in the gym again.
Yes, indeed.
Look at that tenacious defense. 3-point shot, missed everything, headed towards us.
I thought it was another one
It
coming.
was coming, it was coming, Pat. Well, you didn't have any in the second game.
I know I didn't.
You were shut out.
It's just high ball. That's high praise. I mean, that the ball was high level ball being played.
St. E's will play it in, and now back on the floor is Tori Richardson for Coach Taylor. And she handles the rock right now. 70 seconds to go in this opening quarter. It's a 1-point game. St. E's swinging the ball around side to side, trying to find an opening, a screen, baseline movement. Nothing right now. They're kind of stagnant.
And without the shot clock, there's no rush. That's a good find.
Yes. Bolden missed that little 10-foot jumper.
Look at the scrappiness.
I'm telling you, they're hustling after all the 50-50 balls. Now Bolden puts a shot up, draws the foul. She'll go to the line.
It's good work. Good work right there. Yeah, I mean, the Vikings guards are just all I got to stop saying that.
Yeah, right.
The St. Elizabeth guards are just
right.
all over the court right now, and Bolden's just doing a great job of positioning herself in the high post and dropping down on drives. She's getting herself set up for nice, easy buckets or opportunities to get fouled and get to the line.
And for a, I guess, forward/center, she has excellent form from the free throw line so far.
Absolutely. Yeah, good backspin.
I jinxed her.
It happens.
It was me. She's 3 for 4 now from the charity stripe. There's a Euro step off the bank. The bank was closed. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Oh, there's a Euro step down the other end. Got her miss. Again, second chance, third chance, and finally the ball out. But no, St. E's will have possession.
Tori Richardson there did a great job. The Euro step was perfect. She just couldn't quite finish it off. And the putbacks were no good, but good effort.
20 seconds to go in the quarter. Let's see if St. E's holds for one now. Bolden in the high post. Here goes Tori Richardson. Puts up a tough shot. They get the rebound. Second chance. That goes in.
Take it. We'll take it.
I didn't see who made that. Was that number 4?
Anissa Harris.
And there you go. Harris gets 2 points just before the buzzer. And at the end of one quarter here in the Resilience Division Championship game, it's St. Elizabeth's 12, Westchester East 8. We'll be back right after this. right, we're back here at the St. E Center, ready for quarter number 2 as the home team, St. Elizabeth's, with a 4-point advantage. That's the largest lead of the game, as the game has been back and forth, Pat.
It has. I mean, and the effort and energy's been there, and you know, St. E's has been impressive. They've missed a couple of easy layups, but the defensive pressure from their guards has been fun to watch. I mean, look at this. I'm gonna get the hand check.
Yeah.
But
too much pressure that time.
that's just one of the just take your hand off. Show your hands to the official. She's got quick enough feet to stay in front.
That'll be the first foul on Dorsey. Obviously the team's first.
Yeah, Dorsey's, I mean, they're just right up in the grill.
Yeah, she's hounding her.
Oh, man, she almost stepped over.
She did on the pass in. Cochran with the ball. She gives it up to Keith. Keith guarded by Bolden. She can't get free for a shot, and then good hands by Reese.
Great job by Reese reading the passing lane there, deflecting it. Defensively, St. Elizabeth is playing very well right now.
Lila Flowers to throw it in for Westchester East. Gets it out on top to Keith. Keith trying to break down Bolden. Bolden's playing her well.
Yes, she is.
There's Reese again with the hands. Huh?
Look at the effort, too.
Oh, they couldn't quite control it. And now it's just getting a little sloppy. And that ball wouldn't go in off the bank shot, and we've got a foul going the other way.
Bolden, though, that's good effort by Bolden. She got her hands on the ball. She was very strong with it, moved her body, and picked up the foul.
And that's the third on Lindsey Helms. So she becomes the first player in foul trouble. 3 fouls, and we still have 7:23 to go in the half. There are a couple other players with 2 personal fouls, including Kubasco of Westchester East and Reese from St. Elizabeth's. There's Bolden with a strong move and a kick-out pass, baseline jumper. Bolden with the tap, trying to keep it alive.
It's a good pass. I mean, that's you live with that shot. That's a good shot selection. Just got to knock it down.
I know Westchester East, they are really trying hard to get the ball into Keith, but Bolden is playing her well defensively.
She really is. There's just the whole St. Elizabeth defense. There's just no room to breathe right now for Westchester East.
And as you speak, look what happened.
Yep, a deflection. Another deflection.
Bolden with the good hands.
Good
and we've got a timeout on the floor with 6:43 to go in this second quarter. Still 12-8. That's what it was at the end of one, as both teams have kind of gone cold here to start the early moments of the second quarter. As we're getting some props from one of the officials, one of the veteran officials in the state of Delaware, known worldwide. He's going to get a kick when he hears this playback. He's got to hear the last game, too.
Yeah, with John.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll tell you, but, you know, Coach, this was a good time out here by Coach Lestrani to try and settle her team down right now. The pressure of St. E's starting to potentially get to them. Like you said, it was getting a little sloppy. They got to try and settle in here against this pressure defense. Ooh.
And there's another 50-50 ball won by St. E's, and they push the pace. Jump shot. Seda Owens, good.
That's Owens, but the assist right there by Dorsey. She set that one up.
Oh, that was Sullivan that made that bucket.
Oh, and one. What a finish. What a finish right there. I believe that was Lila Flowers. Off the feed from Sophia Keith.
And the foul will go on Michaela Sullivan. That's her first personal foul. She just scored the last bucket off the good feed from Seda Owens, as you pointed out. Flowers' free throw attempt is up and good. So she does complete the three-point play. 3 points for her in the game, and it's a 3-point lead for St. Elizabeth's. Out in the high post was Harris. St. E, good ball movement, trying to free somebody up.
We got to attack the zone. That's a care. But you see, you got a 2-3 zone, and all this motion and movement really is set up for a man-to-man defense. I mean, all Westchester East is going to do is just push them off to the next person's territory. What they got to do is not only work the ball around the perimeter like they are, but start to dribble, penetrate, and make that defense constrict a little bit.
And then kick out,
And then look
right?
to kick out.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
All right, Westchester East with the ball, a chance to cut it to 1 or tie.
Flop. We're gonna get a flop
Somebody said,
warning.
what's that mean?
That's what that is. First warning, a flop warning, throwing the head back.
It's a warning, though, not a foul.
Yeah, she's got to be careful because, I mean, that's Cabasco, who already has 2 personal fouls here.
Now,
Listen, the head throwback is a direct result of the NBA and the WNBA.
Yeah,
and
yep.
you see, and it draws fouls. So these kids, I mean, you think they're watching?
I saw when the ref made the call, and I heard somebody over here in the stands go, what's that mean? A miss on the 3-point shot. St. Elizabeth's pushing again the pace. But give Westchester East credit. They hustle back defensively.
They did a great job in their secondary defense.
Jump shot, I don't believe that's a 3. It was a 2.
Yeah.
And now a 50-50 ball run down by Cabasco. Cross-court pass, 3-point shot is going to miss everything. And we've got a jump ball situation, possession arrow in favor of St. E's. So St. E's up 14-11. It was 12-8 at the end of 1 quarter as the defenses are taking over here in the 2nd quarter.
They are. The defensive intensity's definitely picked up, and we'll see if anyone can capture some momentum. Both teams have been pretty close in this one.
Richardson just checked in for Dorsey for St. E's. And bringing the ball up the floor is Sada Owens. As Bolden getting a well-deserved rest right now with 5 points in the game. Step back, a little short, offensive rebound, put back in. Sada Owens.
Good work right there to Sada Owens to just get there in the offensive rebounding position and good touch around the rim to extend the lead.
Yep, it's out to 5 now, and they get the loose ball turnover.
Dribble. She had it. I don't know if she knew she had a dribble or
Probably
not.
didn't, yeah. Reese, Sada Owens, 3-point shot is short. And wisely, Cabasco just lets it go out of bounds. Last touched the shooter.
That's one of those where, I just think the outside shooting for St. E's, not so much a strength. When you got the floor spread out like that and you're open, take the driving lane. Just go right to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's a tough shot.
Travel.
We got a traveling call. One too many steps. There's a turnover, and St. E's has the ball with a 5-point lead as we're at the halfway point of the 2nd quarter.
That's when I would do the PA here, probably like a decade ago now.
That's so long.
I would do the too many steps.
Yeah. Okay. Did you draw out 3rd down?
Yeah, I've done that before. Yeah.
Okay. Keith had the size advantage there on the mismatch. There's a floater put up, and then she gets her own rebound, ripped it away. Top of the circle shot, no good. Battle for the loose ball, won by St. E's. That won't go. Finally, Keith with the rebound for Chester East.
Those are some good looks there for St. Elizabeth. Got to knock those down. Keep your focus and knock them down. Westchester East lucky to come away without giving up a point there on those 2nd, 3rd, 4th opportunity tries.
Have a whistle on the far side of the floor.
Yeah, that was back in the Jordan Money era. He's an all-time, all-name team in the state of Delaware. And he had a brother, Justin, who was on the 2018, the Lone Boy State Championship team.
How about that?
His younger brother.
That last foul committed by Sada Owens, by the way, on the reach-in. Team's 3rd with 3:23 to go here in this 2nd quarter. So if Westchester East can draw a couple more fouls.
Nice.
Oh, good pass, good recognition underneath.
That is a great find by Keith, and Helms was just in perfect position on the opposite wing, just crashed right in there on the drive, on the cut, I should say, and got that easy layup.
One possession game. Rebound by Bolden back in the game. Little hop step and traveling.
They call a walk, yep.
Okay.
And she left off of 2 feet, so she won, jump, and then she landed 1-2. If she lands one, both feet at the same time, it would have been good. That's just a footwork thing, much like the controversial spin move.
Right.
It's a footwork thing.
Westchester East with the ball down 3. 16-13 to score. Good defense here. Almost had a tie-up. Tabasco with the ball guarded by Reese. Gets it to Keith, guarded by Bolden. Down in the corner, but reacting quickly to defense. And I think we're going to get a foul on St. E's number 5. That's Sonia Moody-Adams. That'll be her first. And the team's 4th. So Westchester East will shoot free throws for the final 2:28 of the half. Flowers to throw it in. Boy, they just collapsed on the shooter, but she drew contact. Mm-hmm. And that should send her to the line. That would be Kayla Cochran. Yep, 5th personal foul. So Cochran will go to the line for 2. And the foul was committed on Moody Adams. So 2 quick fouls on her.
This is where Westchester East can make some headway here, right? Final 2:24 this half. That be in the bonus. Play aggressive offensively. Use St. Elizabeth's aggressiveness against them here.
There you go.
Get yourself to the line. It's tough to get shots against their defense because they're so scrappy and quick. It's hard. They cut lanes off. They're closing out on you fast. But if you can get them to play a little too overly physical, here's your chance to sneak into this.
And Cochran did just that. She made both free throws, and it's back to a 1-point game.
I see G.G. Banks is in the building here. Ursuline's own.
There you go. 16-15 lead for St. E's. They have the ball, 2:10 to go in the half. Bolden out high. That was a dangerous pass, but a good job by Sullivan to pull it in. Under 2 minutes to go in this second quarter. And now we got a whistle and a timeout. Yep, timeout called by St. E's. With just under 2 minutes to go in this first half, Pat. Competitive game. That's what we wanted, and we have it.
That is correct. And, once again, this is a scrappy game. 2 scrappy teams going at it right now. And who's going to make more shots? It's really what this one's going to come down to.
We had a competitive game in the first championship game today in the Hope Division. It was a 3-point game at half. And then Bishop Laughlin just kind of ran away from Montgomery, winning by 20. And then in the Power Division championship game, it was a runaway at halftime, a 20-point lead for our team from Arrowhead, Wisconsin. They were up 20 at the half, and it ended up being an 8-point win for them. So,
yeah. And at one point, it was a 3-point game.
Yeah, it was 51-48. I believe early in the fourth. Largest lead in this one is a 5-point lead for St. E's. They were up 16-11. Right now, a 4-0 run by Westchester East. And playing a good zone defense right now. Not a whole lot of movement out of St. E's. They bring Sullivan out top. She's trying to get it to Bolden. Didn't have a clear passing lane. Now they'll rotate Bolden out on top and Sullivan in the post. Down to 120. Reese, kick out, right corner, 3-ball. Good. Sullivan.
Good job by Sullivan. The first outside shot St. East has hit in a while, and if they can start knocking those down, they'll be in a good spot.
That pushes the lead back to 4 with 60 seconds to go in the half. 19-15, St. E's. Good strong move in the paint. Shot up. Altered. No good. Sullivan brings it down the floor. Reese, strong move baseline. Keith was right there. Oh,
wow.
Wide open underneath was Bolden. And she gets the easy bunny.
Hey, that's good. That's good work by Bolden. Again, she's been doing a good job of canvassing the paint. And that's a good find and way to finish through contact.
Now a 4-0 run by St. E's to get the lead back to 6.
Wow, nothing. Okay, all right, here we
Yeah.
go. We're letting them play,
Letting them
Glenn.
play.
Letting them play, baby.
Underneath, reverse layup was blocked. And then she threw it away, but deflected out by Cabasco. Cabasco saying she didn't touch it. I like her energy.
I do too.
Annalise
Yeah.
Cabasco. 15 seconds. St. E's holding for the last shot of this opening quarter, up 21-15. That's Sada Owens with the ball. They clear out underneath. And she drives right in, a floater up, and can't get it to roll in. And that'll do it for the opening quarter. Pretty close game, 21-15, Pat.
Yeah, no, it was. And, you know, St. E's, their defensive intensity is really what kind of separated them here in this opening half. They're all over the court right now, and Westchester East can't get into a rhythm offensively. St. E's hasn't been able to shoot the ball from the outside with a whole lot of success. That's why they haven't been able to extend the lead. But they finished, like you said, Glenn, on that little 4-0 run. That's going to help them here as they enter into halftime and see what they come out with in the second half.
Both teams have connected on 2 shots from downtown. Aliyah Dorsey and Michaela Sullivan have made the long-range shots for St. E's. For Westchester East, it's Annalise Cabasco, her only points of the game, and also Abby Drukas, her only points of the game. All right, we're going to step aside. We'll be back with the second half action right after these words.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Fish On in the Villages of 5 Points. Come check us out. Fish On is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine in a cool atmosphere with a happening bar, spacious dining room, and outside patio. Popular dishes include the seafood stew and fresh oysters from the Raw Bar. Fish On's recently renovated event room and is the perfect spot for your next event. Fish On in Lewis in the Villages of 5 Points, open 7 days a week, best happy hour around. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer, president of Sodell Concepts, the best restaurant group in the state, and we're inviting you to come join our team. Sodell Concepts is a growing hospitality company with 16 restaurants and a variety of other hospitality businesses, all located in beautiful southern Delaware. We have recently added many departments to our executive leadership team, including a training department, a property development department, and a construction department. We invite you to come live at the beach and work with a growing restaurant group with many opportunities to advance your career. Sodell Concepts Restaurant Group, come check us out.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
How you doing? My name's Mike Cassidy. I'm the founder and president of Cassidy Painting. I started back in 1984, incorporated in 1986. I never had the word no in my vocabulary. If someone called me to do a job, I always said yes. Whether it was a struggle, whether it was 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, it didn't matter. And with that philosophy, we were able to grow to the size we are. We employ close to 80 individuals.
We really enjoy being in the family business. I look forward to coming to work every day, and it's so nice to work with the people that we work with in the office. We've really become a family with them. We really create a family experience around here.
And Cassidy Painting is a very diversified company. We don't say no to anything. We deal with everything from epoxy floors to painting buildings to spray foam insulation, spray fireproofing. If it deals with a coating, we can handle it. So when our customers call and they're under the gun and they know the need to get a job done, they know who to call because we perform. We've always been performed. We've never been replaced out of 37 years of business. For any of your painting needs, we can handle it.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's Fish Camp features seafood classics, coastal comfort food, and chef-driven specials that pair perfectly with our large selection of craft ales, curated wine list, and camp cocktails. Matt's offers indoor and outdoor dining and is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or enjoy lunch at the Raw Bar. Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round. See you soon.
Wraps, signs, banners, and promotional items that can help your business stand out from the rest. Looking for an excellent way to convey a professional image? Customized promotional products are the perfect way to target new customers, increase employee retention, and boost your brand awareness. Let the professionals at Cassidy Graphics bring your advertising ideas to life. Give them a call today at 302-326-2412. Again, that number is 302-326-2412. Again, Cassidy Graphics brings your advertising ideas to life.
Back here at the St. E Center, the Viking Invitational, and this is the final half of the girls' tournament, the championship game in the Resilience Division. And we asked John Gretchen, where did they come up with that name? He says, I don't know. Here's their scoring unofficially at the half. The leading scorer in the game is Skylar Bolden of St. E's with 7. Michaela Sullivan has 5. 4 points for Zamaya Zeta Owens, 2 points for Anissa Harris, and 3 points for Dorsey. Scoring is spread out for Westchester East, 3 points each from Drukas, from Flowers, and also Cabasco. 2 points each for Cochran, Helms, and Keith. And that's where we stand, 6-point lead for the St. E's Vikings in the white unis.
It's going to come down to Glenn, who's going to make the open shots, right? One of these two teams is going to have to start getting consistent if they want to pull away.
Kabasca steps back and makes a 3 off a screen. That's her second make of the game.
And Cabasco really just got to stay out of foul trouble. You can see she's the spoon that stirs the pot here for Westchester East.
Yeah, she exudes a ton of energy and passion on the floor. 3-point game. Little
nice.
Step out floater, good shot and a make for Richardson.
Really nice footwork there by Richardson, not to travel, kept her balance.
Her first points of the game. And gets that lead back to 5 with 1 minute gone here in this third quarter. Tabasco trying to get free for the pass, which she does on the left wing. Guarded by Reese. Gives the ball up.
Oh, that was almost changed the pivot foot.
Just a real good defense coming out of the locker room by St. E's.
That's something that
they've given up a downtown shot, and that's it.
That's an offensive, yep. Yeah, I mean, and it's the perimeter defense is so strong for St. Elizabeth. They really put a lot of pressure on ball handlers.
Yeah, that foul goes on Sophia Keith. That is his first, her first, and the team's first, obviously. As we're barely a minute and a half into this third quarter of action. St. Elizabeth's ranked number 4 in the state of Delaware. With a record of 3-3. They played some tough out-of-state competition. Pass.
Nice.
To Bolden on Keith defending her, and Keith somehow got the ball.
Bolden had a good opportunity here, just unable to finish.
Flowers dribbles into a double team. She's in trouble. Somehow bounced the ball through the 5-hole to Keith. Now Tabasco with it. Picked up by Richardson. Gets a screen. Step back 3-point shot off the side of the rim. And a good hustle by Cabasco to get the ball. And good ball movement there. Left corner 3-point shot hit the side of the backboard. Seda Owens, 1-on-2. Lays it up and in. She's too strong.
Yeah, great work by Seda Owens getting down the court, finishing strong. And a turnover here.
Yep. That pressure D and the lead back to 7. at 25-18.
Yeah, good timeout here, and yeah, good work here by St. E's. Right, you know, Cabasco comes out, hits the three, and they didn't let it phase them. They've answered and then some. They've done a good job of getting out in transition. They've made a couple of shots, you know, in the half court.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's it, right? That's their recipe. They just got to make shots. I mean, the defense is there, and it's going to be there every game. That's just the way that this team is built. It's can they develop a perimeter game offensively? That's what's going to allow them to maybe take that next step into that next level from not just being a top 5 team in the state, but being a title contender. You know, and they scrapped against Ursuline in that first game of the year. They scrapped against them. They just couldn't keep up on the scoreboard with them. So if they can develop some perimeter shooting and get some or at least scoring.
Yeah.
They're going to be a team to keep an eye on.
They have the players, to me, that play down low in the post.
Yes.
Bolden, Sullivan.
Yes.
And you just got to finish. When you get down there, you got, you know, you turn, you make that shot. Make sure you concentrate on the backboard and get that ball in.
1,000%, Glenn.
Now it looks like a little zone employed by Westchester East.
Swing it.
Swung it around nice. They got an open three. Arcade shot. Skying for it. Put back. Sada Owens, no good. Sullivan gets the rebound. Outlet to Reese. And Cabasco in there to deflect the pass. Sullivan will take the contested three. And now finally Cabasco runs down the loose ball.
Yeah, you see, again, good looks, but you got to make them.
Good pass to Keith. She couldn't finish.
Look up.
Reese, floater, no good. Put back, and that's no good. Richardson comes out with it. Sullivan makes a two-pointer.
She's got some good form with her. She's just got to stick with it, keep getting shots up. Perhaps she could be one of the outside perimeter shooters. Kind of got a little Alana Speaks on her shooting form, who was a great shooter here at St. E's in her day.
She's got a good inside-outside game. She now has 7 points to tie Bolden for team high. And St. E's has pushed their lead out to 9 at 27-18. There's a deflected pass and a steal. Sullivan runs it down the left side of the floor. Puts her shot up. She draws the contact and the foul. She'll go to the line for 2, and the foul will be on Kayla Cochran.
That's good effort. I mean, it dribbled ball coast to coast, attack the rim hard, get yourself to the free throw line. St. E's starting to put some stuff together here, Glenn.
Oh, I thought that foul was on a number 10 on the floor, not 11. They post 11 on the floor. That's her 4th foul. The foul was not on her. The foul was on Cochran, number 10.
I think they'll see if they get that squared away.
See if the scorer's table can fix this. Because the foul was definitely on Cochran, number 10, not number 11. Now let's see the officials get together and talk about this, see if they get it right. I know it was a double team on Sullivan as she went to the rim, but 10 bodied her.
Yeah, well, and poor Lindsey Helms. I'd be pleading my case. Like, guys, I'm trying to play here. You give me my 4th foul, they're going to take me out of the game.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah,
they're going to keep it.
That's not. It would have been the first foul on Cochran. Free throws are good. And now we got a timeout.
Nah, substitution.
Oh, so
because they got to get her out of the game. They got to get Helms out of the game with 4 fouls.
No, I don't think he can change it now. There's the shot down the other end. Mid-range jumper, that's good by Flowers.
It's a good bucket right there by Flowers, and they needed that. Westchester East needed to get a bucket in their belt. Try and keep pace here with the Vikings.
Got a 5-second count or timeout?
I don't know what we got. Warning.
Oh. That foul was on 10. No, it was 10. Okay.
They're going to stop the game and get this right in the book. It looks like.
That's an assist to the broadcaster's table.
Hey, get it right at the end of the day, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that's
I mean,
what it's about.
And it really had nothing to do with that girl picking up what would have been her 4th foul. It was just the right call.
Nice
Bolden,
move.
turnaround move. And she did the spin move right.
She did. Really good footwork by Bolden and good touch. I mean, if you can do that consistently, it's really going to help you separate yourself.
Oh, they did a great job of breaking the press that time. Flowers is in trouble, though. Gets it back in the corner. I think that's Kabaska with a 3. It's a little short. Flowers runs down the loose ball. Keith had the ball knocked away from her. We're going to have a jump ball situation. Possession arrow in favor of Westchester East. They're down 10. Largest lead of the ball game. St. E's on top. 2:37 to go in the 3rd quarter.
St. East has got to execute their half-court offense here.
Yeah. Sullivan works it around to Sada Owens. Now in the high post to Bolden. Bolden can handle the ball a little bit too. I mean, she can do it all.
Nice.
Good move. And what they did there was they had the bigs all in around the perimeter in a high post to open up the floor for the penetrator.
Well, and Westchester East is they're spreading that floor. I mean, they're spreading the floor, and St. E's hasn't necessarily proven that they can knock down the outside shot consistently. I'm a little bit surprised Westchester East isn't really packing the lane in a little bit and forcing St. E's to shoot from the perimeter.
That's the 2nd foul on Cochran. And the team's 3rd. No team fouls committed so far in this quarter by St. E. First free throw missed. Second one's good. Richardson makes 1 out of 2. She has 3 points in the game, all in this quarter.
Dribble.
Keith almost walked. St. E's
post
fans.
players that get nervous if they're not.
Yeah, Keith with the left hand. Couldn't quite stretch it out there. Sada Owens trying to run the break, but Westchester East got back, Pat.
Yeah, good work in the secondary defense. But once again, they're spread out. I wouldn't be so spread out.
Yeah, now they've got Keith trying to guard the paint a little bit, and Flowers. Flowers got a hand on that one and caused the turnover.
Good help defense. Got to have bodies in the lane.
3-point shot, top of the circle, off the side of the rim. Coming out of there, St. E's. Richardson all the way, coast to coast, puts up the shot back of the rim.
She's got to keep her head up. See where she's at on the court.
Oh, nice pass underneath, and a good left-handed shot up and in by Flowers.
That was really good transition offense right there by East.
9-point game now. Under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter in this championship game in the Resilience Division. Oh, good steal.
That's a foul, yep.
And I think we got a reach-in foul on Bolden.
It should be on Bolden. And that's just good effort right there by Cochran, just good positioning. Way to step right in front.
Only the first team foul committed in this quarter by St. E's. That's the 2nd personal on Skylar Bolden. So they don't really have anybody in serious foul trouble. 3 players with 2 fouls, Moody, Adams, Reese, and now Bolden. 3 personal fouls for Helms for Westchester East, and then 2 by Cabasco. She got those early in the game. And 2 on Cochran. All right, we're under 40 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Keith with the ball. Looked like he took a high bounce there and it got away from her. Reese runs the break. Left corner 3 ball off the side of the backboard. Cabasco and Reese battling for the loose ball. Reese comes away with it. We're down to 24 seconds. Bolden takes a long-range shot. That's good.
Wow.
And it's a 3.
Good touch by Bolden. They're going to get a delay of game here on St. Elizabeth.
All right, I'm impressed with Skylar Bolden, I got to tell you right now.
Yes.
The first quarter, she was all in the paint. She was drawing fouls and getting to the line, and she made her buckets in the first half in the lane. Now she's stepping out. She's dribbling the basketball down the floor. She makes a long-range three.
Yeah.
And she's shooting with confidence.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's been great. She's been great for them. And St. E's in this third quarter has finally been able to, get some perimeter shots to fall. And I told you that's the key.
Yeah.
Who's going to be able to get these perimeter shots to fall first?
It was a 6-point game at half. And right now in the third quarter, St. E's has doubled that lead out to 12. It's 34-22, only 17 seconds to go in this third quarter. Now Cabasco's at the line to shoot a tech.
That's on the delay of game.
It was a technical on number 5. That would be Moody Adams, so that's going to be her third foul. And Cabasco makes the first and the second. Gets them both. So it's a 10-point St. E's lead. Now they also have possession, so an opportunity here for Westchester East to get this deficit to single digits going into the final quarter.
Let's see if they can do it. I guess the perimeter defense for St. Elizabeth has been that good, though. This isn't going to be easy.
Keith, right back to Flowers. High dribble with the ball. Almost had it poked away. Left corner shot, and we got a whistle.
Underneath. Foul underneath here.
And it's going to go on St. E's. It'll only be the third team foul with just under 9 seconds to go. And that's the third foul on Reese. And she will come out of the game. Save her minutes. So now two players in the game with 3 personal fouls. Cabasco, 7, 6. Flowers with it. Had it knocked away. 4, 3, 2. She's not even going to get a shot off.
That's good defense. That's great defense.
Yep. Quarter runs out. Great defense by St. E's. And they stretch their lead out to 10 points going into the final quarter, Pat.
Yeah, I mean, it's all on the defensive end for the Vikings of St. Elizabeth. They were able to get some outside shots to fall in that third quarter and made some layups all around. They tightened things up and built on their lead. Very impressive from St. E's.
All right, we'll be back for the fourth quarter right after this.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com. First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware.
Okay, we are back here for the final quarter of play here today at the St. E's Center in the Viking Invitational. I'm Glenn Frazier. He's Pat Carriante. He's Mike Lang on camera. And producing to my left, Jason Winchell. 10-point lead, Pat, going into the final quarter for St. E's.
Yeah, Westchester East is going to have to get creative here to try and break down this perimeter pressure from St. Elizabeth. Their defense has just really caused Westchester East fits. They haven't been able to figure it out. In St. E's, it's just more of the same. Keep playing to your strength defensively, and on offense, nothing forced at this point. It's, take the open shot, and you got to knock a couple of them down. I think if you can get to 40, you're in a good spot, to be honest with you.
There you go. Pass out high. Cabasco corrals it. She's double-teamed. Bolden, it probably is going to be guilty of a foul here. Just a little bit too much of the body. And that will be the third on Skylar. So now for Westchester East now, do you try to go at Skylar Bolden? She's on the floor with 3 fouls. Is Reese still out there? No. She went out near the end of the last quarter. She's still on the pine. Cochran with the ball, almost had it picked. Gets it to Keith. Dribbles in, mid-range jumper missed left. Coming out of there with a loose ball is Dorsey. Dorsey has a 3-point shot made in this game. But she plays such great defense, hustles after the loose balls. St. E's being patient right here with that double-digit lead. Oh, nice attempt at a shot there by Richardson, but couldn't get enough loft on the ball.
I think it might have been partially blocked by Keith.
Cochran down the floor and one.
That's a big make right there by Cochran. Way to finish through contact.
And if she can make the free throw, it'll cut that deficit to 7. Her first points here in the second half. And the foul is the 4th on Sonia Moody-Adams. Second team foul committed by St. E's, and we're not quite a minute into this final quarter. Cochran's first points here in the second half. Makes the free throw and completes the 3-point play. 5 points for her in the game. Perfect 3 for 3 from the line, too. First time the St. E's lead has been under double digits for quite a while.
Absolutely.
Good pass to Bolden at the free throw line, but quickly the defense collapsed on her.
Nice.
Sada Owens, good move. Floater in the lane, can't get the roll. But again, she tips it out. Sullivan underneath, back to Sada Owens on Cabasco. Oh, Cabasco with a foul. It'll be her third.
That's really good job by Sada Owens, knowing she's got the undersized player positioned on her back. Felt the pressure, the presence back down, spun through the contact into the middle of the court. Really, really nice work on the post.
So now the answer by Sullivan and St. E's. They try to complete the 3-point play. She can't do it. Cochran runs down the rebound.
Yeah, it's a great rebound by Cochran. Bolden bearing down on her.
3-point shot left wing. That's good. Cabasco. That's her second and third of the game.
Yeah, she was freed up, right?
Yeah.
Didn't allow the defense to set up and hit a big-time 3. It's now a 6-point game.
She has 11 points, so now we got a
5
5-second call. Good defense by Cabasco.
Westchester East, look at the energy. Glenn,
Yeah.
you talked about her energy. It's starting to feed off onto her teammates here.
Well, here's a chance to maybe get within a possession. They throw it in the backcourt. Cabasco will bring it across midcourt. 6 minutes to go. Plenty of time left here in the game. Westchester East making a run. Ooh, trap in the corner. Out to Flowers. Her 3-point shot, back of the rim. Keith with a rebound. Stripped away and out of bounds off of St. E's.
Yeah, Westchester East right now it's just about execution, right? Continue to work your offense here. Try and find an open look. Still plenty of time in this game.
Run a screen for Cabasco. She's got the hot hand.
Oh yeah, I would definitely do that, Glenn.
Sada Owens on her right now.
We got a violation.
I'm not sure what the whistle was.
I think it's a warning potentially on Sullivan and St. E's for being close to that out of bounds line.
Okay. All right. And now they're going to switch it up. Cabasco will throw it in. Cochran guarded closely. Good pass underneath to Cabasco. Tried to put a left-handed floater up, but that was deflected. Sada Owens stops, pops. Good.
Nice touch. Nice elbow jump shot. It looks like you practice during the week in the gym.
And I think Sada Owens might be called for a bump on the side. Yep. And that will be just her second personal.
But it's the third team foul.
That's the key.
Yeah, Glenn, they got to be careful now. Only one more to give.
Right. And if you're Westchester East, you got to take advantage of that. Flowers handles the inbounds pass. 8-point lead for St. E's. 5:25 to go. Flowers looking for a screen from Keith.
Timeout. Good. That's a perfect, because it was getting close to a 5-second call.
Yeah.
That was for sure.
Yeah. It's a full timeout, so we're going to step aside for a short break ourselves. 5:21 to go in this one, 38-30 in favor of St. E's. Back after this.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home. The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told.
5:21 to go here in this final quarter in our final girls game in the Viking Invitational. Championship game between St. Elizabeth's Vikings and Westchester East Vikings. They're separated by 8 points. Plenty of time to go in this one, Pat, but as you mentioned, the key right now is that 3 team fouls committed by St. E's.
Yeah, St. E's, and that, look, this goes against them defensively. They're right in your face. They're aggressive. They just have to be careful not to reach too much here.
Pass into Keith. Cochran gets the ball right back. Getting noisy in here in the St. E's center again.
It's that pressure defense.
Cochran, yeah, they're getting after it. Cochran, penetration move, puts up the left-hander, and it was blocked by the rim. But a good hustle. And did we get a tie-up?
They get a quick tie-up. That was quick.
Possession arrow in favor of St. E's. Right at the 5-minute mark in the game.
These girls are playing hard, man. Everybody entering this game is playing hard, Glenn.
Yeah, agree. Bolden. Richardson, Reese thought about the three. Now down in the corner, 3-point shot on the way, a little bit short. Tabasco with a rebound.
It's good ball movement.
Bad pass.
It's good ball movement there by St. E's into a good shooter. I mean, Sullivan's probably their best shooter from the perimeter. She just couldn't quite knock it down. Good idea by Tabasco in transition, just let it a little too far.
Yeah, Annalise, she knew it. She put the hands on the head right after she let it fly. Cochran couldn't run it down. And there is an empty possession there for the Westchester East Vikings. As they make a sub, coming into the game is Sullivan. Excuse me, coming into the game is Drukas, who hit a 3 earlier in the game. Drukas is in the game. And Cochran gets a breather. Little weave around the perimeter by St. E's. Trying to get, good pass underneath to Reese, and she blew the bunny. Gets it right back to Richardson. Jump shot, no good. Ada Owen, strong move. Her floater's good.
Doesn't
and that's
hurt,
just second chance opportunities.
That it was. You know, the missed layup, it doesn't hurt. And Westchester East, they got to scramble for those defensive rebounds when they get them.
The lead was down to 6. Now it's back to 10 with 4 minutes to go. Good give and go. Sada Owens with a bunny.
And St. E's good. The timeout here by Coach Ty Taylor. He's got the lead back out to 12. He wants to talk with his team. Perhaps have them calm down here a little bit. Maybe go over scenarios. You know, we're past the midway point. We got 3 team fouls. Our timeout situation. The whole thing could be kind of expressed here.
Yeah, good timeout taken by Coach Taylor, who wasn't here yesterday in the opening round game. I heard he was a little under the weather. Good to see him back on the bench.
Absolutely, and his team's responding for him.
Now, Pat, of course, this was your home gym, so fond memories?
Well, many of fond memories.
Nothing really singularly stands out?
Well, here's what the crowning moment during my period here was second round of the 2011 state tournament in basketball. St. Mark's comes in. We had beaten them twice during the regular season in close matchups. They were massive. They had 4 kids 6'8" or taller on the team. And it was a tightly contested game, you know, that defense that they play.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And it comes down to about 5 or 6 seconds left we put a shot up, we miss it, and a guy who was a tremendous baseball player, Chris Doherty, who was All-American our junior year, the third team, gets a tap in at the buzzer over top of one of their 6'8" guys, and we walk it off as a buzzer beater tap in. Student section mobs us on the court. It was all and sends us to the Bob. So
I would say that's a great memory, my friend.
Yeah.
Kabasco takes a couple of dribbles, penetrates, puts the layup. Oh, it wouldn't go in. Tough miss. It was contested. Flowers with a good hand gets it back, and I think Sada Owens will be guilty of a foul. And that's 4.
Yeah, that was a little hip bump right there. Unnecessary, up 12 at this point. You probably would have been okay with let's just contest it, force maybe a missed layup, but now you really got to be careful.
Yeah.
And if you're Westchester East, you got to get really aggressive going to the rim.
3:32 to go. Pass into Kabasco. She is guarded, probably good bounce pass underneath to Keith. Turn around, and we got a foul. Keith will go to the line. I guess that was Skylar Bolden.
Yep.
That would be her 4th. More importantly, it's the team's 5th. So with 3:24 to go, if you're a Westchester East fan, you got to take advantage of this. You got to do everything you can to get to that free throw line. A bunch. Right now, Keith at the line.
And it's not only getting there, you've got to convert when you do get there. And first one was able to go in.
Sophia Keith was 2 for 2 back in the first quarter from the line. Her only points in the game, and she converts both here. She's 4 out of 4. It's back to a 10-point St. E lead. So if you're St. E here, Pat, do you try to milk some clock?
Yes.
Play keep away?
You just got it. You got to be careful to not completely, that prevent type offense, right?
Yeah.
If you get the opportunity to drive the lane and get an open layup, you got to take it.
That was close to being a turnover. Strong move in the paint, getting it to go. Was that Richardson?
That was. And that's it. You could take that. You can take those layups if you get them.
Cochran. Double team. Goes in strong. She's fouled, and she would go to the line to shoot 2. If that was Sada Owens, that's her 4th. So both her and Skylar Bolden with 4 personal fouls.
Got a calf cramp.
No, it didn't. They're going to post it on Sullivan. Her 2nd.
There's athletic director Tom Betta on the hop, also athletic trainer here at St. E's. Look at the graceful jog over there.
Well, in your special memory, I'd have to agree with you because I've called a few St. Mark's basketball games in my day, and they would spread it out, and you're lucky if the score reached 20 in any of their games.
And this was like the rare St. Mark's team that scored points, right? I mean, it was Coach Santa, I think, was in like his 3rd year. They had talent all over the court. Jabri Lally, you had the Sean Flanagan, who was all a 6'4". You had the 2 Alls House boys who were 6'9". They played, so we all played AAU ball together.
Mm-hmm.
Those 2 guys were both born on the same day I was, and I said, these guys took all the height for the day. They were 6'.
They didn't leave anything for you,
Two twins that were 6'9", and I'm 5'8". What the heck?
At the free throw line is Lindsey Helms. She has 2 points in the game. She missed the first one.
Sean Locke was on that team.
I remember that name.
Yep.
Helms converts 1 out of 2. St. E's with the ball up 11 with 2:40 to go. Bolden with a crossover dribble. Oh, I love that girl.
Time and score. This is high basketball IQ.
Oh. Pass back to Bolden. Alertly, she got the ball, and she draws the foul.
Well, and they need to, right? Because you look at the foul situation for Westchester East, in order to force free throws, they got to give, up to 5 personal fouls. It was only the 2nd personal team foul for them.
And the first on Flowers. Comes with 2:28 to go. Inbounds to Reese. Underneath, good pass. A quick give and go underneath the Bolden.
Yeah, really good work right there, and you take those. You got to take those easy layups when you get them.
Bolden's first points in this fourth quarter. Whistle down the other end of the floor. And substitution as Cochran gets back in for Westchester East. And coming out is Drukas. And now Sullivan takes a breather for St. E's. And on the floor for the Lady Vikings, Anissa Harris. Oh, that was almost stolen. Good hands by Richardson. Pass intended for Cabasco.
Yeah, couldn't quite hold on to that, but nice work.
Solid balanced scoring today from St. Elizabeth. Almost denied the pass to Cochran, and then that pass will go out off of Westchester East.
Yeah, balanced scoring, and what really impresses me is defensively, they've got to be one of the top defensive teams in the state of Delaware. I mean, I haven't seen suffocating defense like this in a while, man. It's really exciting to watch, and if they can figure some things out offensively, like I said, Glenn, they got a chance to be dangerous.
Yeah, look at this balanced scoring. Unofficial, but to Skylar Bolden with 14, Seda Owens with 12, and Sullivan with 11.
Yeah.
37 of the team's 46 points from those three. And we got a reach-in foul, I believe, on Keith. Trying to deny the pass to Bolden. That's only her second.
I mean, Bolden did a great job of using her body there and really drew that foul.
Yeah. So now the next foul by Westchester East, and then both teams will be in the bonus. Just over 2 minutes left in this championship game. Pass out high to Reese. Bolden laid it off. Tabasco almost stole it. And they're just playing keep away now.
You can hear Coach Taylor yelling, easy, easy. He's taking a full timeout.
Yeah, he's taking a timeout, and we're going to take one with him. This will be our final timeout to the end of the game. 1:51 to go here in this ball game, and a 13-point lead for St. Elizabeth. Back after this.
We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com. First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
All right, back here after the timeout. And we got a whistle on the floor. I believe Flowers. No, they call traveling?
Nah, he's out of bounds.
Okay. Backcourt pass from Seda Owens to Richards.
Nice.
Bolden wanted the rock. Oh, what a turnaround move, and now she's going to get caught with the traveling violation.
It's really good footwork, Glenn.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's tough to watch.
Yeah. Cabasco hurries down the floor. She draws a double team, and they're going, looked like she was pushed out, but they're going to say out of bounds on her. Yeah, I love her energy out on the floor. I mean, she can test everything.
Oh, yeah.
90 seconds to go in this one. St. E's right now has things in hand. Good pass to Bolden. Kicks it out. Yep, and they're not even taking the shot. Whoa.
There it is. Now you're going to get yourself to the free throw line.
Cabasco committed the foul on Sada Owens, and then they got tangled up a little bit after the foul call.
Sada Owens didn't appreciate the extra physicality there.
No.
That's what that was.
And that is foul number 4 on Cabasco. Or Cabasco. With just 75 seconds left. Second free throw is good. I missed the first one. Did she make the first one, Pat?
She did.
Okay, 2 for 2 there.
Look at the steal.
Give her 14 points.
Yep. She didn't quite know where she was on the court.
Yeah.
All she had to do was turn around. She had nobody in front of her. It's all right.
Yeah, so now Sada Owens with 14, Bolden with 14, Sullivan with 11. I'll tell you what, Coach Taylor loves that balanced scoring. Keith tried to put a shot up. Cabasco got the rebound. Whistle. Foul. Cabasco will be at the line. If that's on Sada Owens, that's her 4th. But just 63 seconds to go in this. Don't forget to check our website for the links for the boys tournament play, which will start tomorrow and commence on Sunday for the championship games and the consolation games. We've had a really good time here today. Some competitive basketball, seen some good ball clubs. First free throw by Cabasco. Second on the way, and that one's good. She makes 1 out of 2. And they call a quick timeout. So let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. 13 points for Cabasco to lead the way with 3 3-pointers for Westchester East. Cochran for 5. Sophia Keith had 4 all from the line. She did not miss from the line. 7 points for Flowers. Yeah. 3 points for Drukas. Two. I missed 2 points somewhere. Where did I miss that? 2, 4, 7, 3, 4.
Glenn Frazier, official book. We got to get this right, Glenn. The officials are going to be on you, brother. Which side are you missing on? Dub C East?
West East. I got 32 points instead of 34.
I'm trying to think of who scored. Did you get the 2 free throws by 14? You did. 10. Yep. All right.
All right, here we go. 63 seconds left. Both teams in the bonus. And a nice attempt by Flowers. The ball was just a little over the head of Sullivan, and Flowers knocked it out. 14-point lead for St. E's and the ball. Give a lot of credit to Westchester East, fighting to the final buzzer.
Oh, yeah. Scrappy bunch.
They got that 10-point deficit at halftime down to 6 on a couple of occasions. They just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, the defense has been smothering by St. Elizabeth.
St. Owens kicks it out. Reese won't take the shot, and that's what Coach told him. No need to take the shot. Just keep past the ball.
That's it. That's all you take. Layups.
Bolden takes a shot.
Yep.
16 points for her.
That's the only ones you take are layups.
50-34 now, under 40 seconds to go. Anticipating that pass in the lane. Good hands by Bolden. I'm telling you, she might be player of the game.
Oh, yeah. She's been good, man. She's been very good.
25 seconds. They just want to hold. Sada Owens out high to Bolden at the line. Keith thought about a reach and foul, and I think they're just going to pull back. No need to foul. Westchester East chasing after the ball, trying to get a steal. 7, 6, 5, 4, and that is going to do it. St. Elizabeth successfully defends its championship in the Resilience Division, and Westchester East will fall to a final score of 50-34 in this one, Pat.
Yeah, tremendous work by St. E's defensively for the entirety of the game, and you know what, they made shots when they needed to extend the lead out, you know, and that's the key. Some outside shots made, you know, by Sullivan. I know it looked as though Bolden knocked down one or two from deep too, and
Dorsey.
I mean that's kind of the difference in this one is the execution down the stretch. Well done in the second half.
So unofficially, we have Tori Richardson with 5 points for St. E's, 3 points for Dorsey. She hit a three-pointer back in the first quarter. 2 points for Harris. And then 16 for Bolden, 14 for Seda Owens, and 11 for Sullivan.
Yeah, just well-balanced scoring and really, really well done. Like I said, what stands out to me with this St. E's group is the perimeter defense is just outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
There's just no room to breathe against these perimeter guards.
Richardson, Dorsey, they were after it the whole time. Zeta Owens as well. Then you had the length of Sullivan and Bolden, and just a fantastic job by then. And then if we had to pick a player of the game for the Westchester East Vikings, it had to be Annalise Cabasco. Made 3 long-range shots and had a team-high 13 points in the contest.
Yeah, she got in foul trouble early.
Yep.
And, you know, that kind of hurt them in the first half. But, yeah, she did. She tried her best to help really keep her team in it. And St. E's did a really good job defensively. Again, just limiting anyone other than her from really getting any kind of rhythm offensively.
All right, right now we have the awards ceremony. Westchester East getting the runner-up trophy. Nice trophy. The team captains coming over. That's Flowers and Keith and Cabasco. And St. Elizabeth's claiming the Resilience Division Championship trophy, successfully defending their title. And as we heard Jason Winchell talking during the break about his thoughts on the top 5 teams, maybe top 6 teams in the state of Delaware in girls basketball, because he sees a lot more of it than you and I do, Pat. And how the St. E's team maybe matches up against the Ursulines and the Caravels of the world.
I think they can match up. Especially on the defensive side of the ball, they play really aggressive defense. I think the one problem with them is scoring sometimes. But you know, I saw some good ball movement today, and Skylar Bolden played really well inside. And I think they're balanced offense. I saw Ursula in the first game, and they have 4 new starters.
Okay.
And I think they struggled a little bit other than because Gigi was running the point, a new position for her when they played St. E's the first time. So I think they'll get there the second game. I mean, as the season
second
goes
time
on.
around. Yeah.
But I think Ursuline and Caravel are probably the 2 favorites right now out of
Okay. Skylar Bolden, I believe, was awarded the MVP trophy. If we could get Joe Papilli to grab her, number 20, before she walks off the floor real quick.
Looks like Jay's going
to do the deed. And if we can get her over here. Yeah, we wanted to talk to Skylar, but they took off.
Yeah, they're calling. She's coming up. She's going to get paraded around.
Okay. We get her back out here and out on the floor getting a photo opportunity is Seda Owens, who was, I believe, our player of the game yesterday in the win.
Yeah, she deserves it.
Yeah.
She deserves it.
Yeah, good game by her. Here comes Skylar Bolden. We're going to grab her before she hits the showers. Maybe Jay can help her out with the headset.
Fresh off that MVP performance, Glenn.
Pull that microphone around there close to your face.
You go.
There you go. The MVP of the Resilience Division, Skylar Bolden, and fantastic game by you. I think we had you for 16 points, and you were doing it from all over the floor. You even stepped out and made a long-range shot, girl.
Thank you. No, I always want to thank my teammates. They always pass the ball. We have good ball movement, so everybody can touch the ball.
You certainly do. Pat was talking about that.
Yeah, Skylar, and one thing that really stands out is your team's effort defensively. I'm assuming that's got to be, a focal point. But talk a little bit about, what's the key for your team's success on defense?
Just talking to each other. Like, if someone else gets beat, just have their help, and then everybody will switch over and move over, so everybody, the person will score. So it's just better if, communication. Key is communication.
Of course, you won that game yesterday without the head coach. You got him back on the bench today.
Oh, yeah.
You like him being there, right?
Yes, of course.
Talk to me about the competition that you faced in the tournament here. There's some good out-of-state teams.
Yeah, we played some good out-of-state teams. They were all really tough. We seen some competition on the floor, a little bit of talking, a little bit of pushing and everything, but we got through it. So it was really tough, but we got the win.
Now, let me tell you, when we do a live stream like this, do you go back maybe the next day and watch the game?
Of course.
Well, now you're going to hear me say, I just love that girl.
Oh, I love you too.
No, I'm impressed with your game. You handle the ball. I saw you take it down the floor a couple times. You play in the high post, you go in the low post, and you got a good touch from the free throw line. You're a complete player. You keep it up, girl.
Absolutely. Now, Skylar, is there any plans here after the now that your guys' holiday tournament's over, before the new year, before you get back into class? You guys got any plans that you guys are doing anything?
Just practice and team bonding. I mean, that's only the thing we could do. So
there you go. Good.
Just stay practicing at all times, even during winter break while we have a break off from school. So
well, congratulations on the team trophy and the individual award as well. We look forward to seeing you in the future. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
And there she is, Skylar Bolden, our player of the game, the MVP of the Resilience Division, and she's going to leave us hanging there, Pat. But that's okay. That's okay. A well-spoken young lady as well. Good interview.
And she's just, you see the competitor on the court, and then the bubbly personality afterwards. That always gets me, man. You could switch, and they got a team. They're a scrappy team, man. They grind, which is really what St. E's has always kind of been. That's always been the reputation of this school. The teams are always going to try and outwork you, and that's what this group does. And they get 2 wins here today in that kind of fashion. That is it's exciting for the second half of the year. Let's see how they continue to do. Like Jay said, I mean, they're right on that fringe of being a legitimate, title contender if they can get some perimeter shooting and some scoring, consistently hashed out. And I think that really does play a part in it. Is Skylar Bolden. She can be one of them.
Yeah. All right, that'll wrap up this day of activity and action here. We've had a fun day, a fun time here at the St. E's Center. Once again, the final score in this one, St. E's 50-34 over Westchester East. For our cameraman, Mike Lang, our producer, Jason Winchell, also good help from John Gretchen here and his tournament committee. My broadcast partner, Pat Gariantes, I'm Glenn Fraser. So long from the St. E's